Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to the Division SMP. For a while, peeps have been asking me for a modded Minecraft Let's Play series, and during this time, BJW was working on a new mod pack for the Division Dream Team to play with. The Builder's Forest Bundle mod pack was built off the backbone of its predecessor from Season 1 and is available to download via the Twitch launcher. So if you download this mod pack and get your build on, then take some screenshots and share them with me on Twitter. Don't forget to follow me at Vanillaraccoon so that way you will catch all the latest buzz in regards to this series and more from your new home for entertainment. So in this episode, what I would like to do is just establish a small starter house fairly close to where I spawned in at on the server, and that's going to be in this open space right here. Now, of course, aside from getting my build on, I'm also going to be doing some landscaping so that way we can make this surrounding area look a little more pretty than it already does. And then afterwards, we'll most likely begin to gather all the materials and resources that we're going to need to begin working on our base. Now, the base is going to be located just a little farther to the north and then slightly to the west, and then we'll begin to also see what's in that area in case maybe there's any goods that we have yet to discover. But with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to get my build on, so I hope you have a fizzy beverage along with a healthy snack at the ready to consume. And let's begin this Let's Play. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a few cycles have come and gone, and I thought that would be a splendid time to take a break from getting my build on. Now, I want to point out that my small starter house is not beginning to take the shape that I had originally envisioned it to do so, but that's okay because I at least believe that when you begin to get your build on and whatever it is that you're working on either doesn't turn out the way you thought it would, or along the way it requires a few tweaks and changes to be made, then that's an opportunity to go ahead and develop either some new building skills, or you can take some skills that you've already begun to develop and begin to polish them a little bit more. Now, we also have these wild berry bushes that are going to be lingering around the area, and they have an interesting behavior to them. So originally I had only 4 of these. However, as you can tell now, we have perhaps a little more than just 4 of them, and they seem to be spreading. Now, I cannot confirm that, I'm only speculating that, but if anyone is familiar with the rustic mod and is able to vouch for that suspicion or just has some new information to provide about that, then feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. So to go with the rustic mod, to go with the wild berry bushes from the rustic mod, we also have these pretty interesting statues. Now, these are called gargoyles. I'm really bad at pronouncing names if you couldn't tell, so don't expect me to learn how to pronounce this correctly if I am not doing so already. But we're going to call these just little gremlin statues, or maybe we can call them little goblins. Yeah, we're going to call them little goblins. That's what we'll do. Even though they probably don't look like goblins, but to each their own. So, we also have these barrels. Now, we have this one that is currently empty, but if we just take a quick little stroll over here, we'll see that we have another barrel, and it is at least beginning to fill up. So now we have 9x3 slots, and each slot can hold at the most 64 items. So I'm going to leave it to you to let me know down below in the comment section as well as to how many items in total one single barrel can hold. So you would have to do 9 times 3 times 64. I am notoriously bad at doing math, whether it is with or without a calculator, so that's why I'm asking you guys to help me with that. So this is going to be my small starter house. Originally, I wanted it to have a rustic look to it, but then once I started to look at the textures that we can get for stone blocks provided by the chisel mod, and that is not to be confused with the chisel and bits mod, I thought to myself, alright, it would not be wise to miss out on the new textures that we have to play with. So I went ahead and went with these weathered stone brick looks for our stone blocks, and then right here we actually have one of these blocks that has been chiseled in bits to resemble a stair. Now I know we're playing with mods in Minecraft, so we could in theory create something that has a 45-degree angle cut into it. But even so, even if it is modded Minecraft, that doesn't look right to me. I don't know if it's just me or maybe other people think the same way as well, but with mods and everything, it looks more natural. It looks more appealing to create something that resembles a stair or something that may just be in fact a stair when you're chisel and bitting or possibly using some other mod to create an entirely new block. But for the most part, that's really going to do it for this little update, for this little progress update as to what we're doing here for our starter house. Now, I'm going to continue to get my build on, and I'm also going to begin to do some landscaping so that way we can relocate one or few trees. We're not going to just get rid of them entirely. No. Nilla won't do that. Nilla's kind. Nilla is mindful of the trees and their feelings, aren't I? Yes, I am. So I'm just going to simply relocate them so they have a little more space to breathe and we have a little more land to work with. So with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in just a little moment. Ladies and gentlemen, a few more cycles have come and gone, and also a few days in real life have also come and gone since I first started recording this episode, and I'm going to briefly touch on that. And before I do, I want to make something I want to make two things absolutely clear. One, I am okay. There's nothing to worry about. And two, this series is going to have a strong start regardless of what happens within the coming days or week or so. So with that being said, what I'm referring to is when this video goes out, it will be Friday, December 1st. The official countdown to the holidays have begun, and earlier in the week, on Monday, I had went to the doctors and I found out that I am not severely, but I'm not mildly, I am in between, whatever those two would be, underweight. And I'm 5'8" and I weigh 118 pounds. And that's not good. I have a BMI of 17 to 18, and so my doctor said that I have to begin to put on weight. So I'm going to be tending to that one medical, not issue, but that one medical thing I have going on right now. But also, for the past couple months now, I have been having abdominal pain along with a few other health issues going on, and I am gonna have to get some tests done along with a CAT scan to see exactly what is going on. Now, my doctor said that he thinks it could be a stomach ulcer that I have, and although he's not going to completely rule it out, but he's very doubtful of this though, it could be something else. And so by the time this video goes out, Division Season 2 Episode 1 entitled Resurgence, for good reasons that I'm not going to divulge into, I will already have pre-recorded 2 more episodes, so that way they can go out the following week on Monday and Wednesday, and you guys can have some content to watch for this new series. This is going to be the only Minecraft Let's Play series that I have on the channel, and with that being said, I don't want to let this have a rocky start. I want to do as much as I can when I can, and I also want to just interact with the community here as much as I can whenever I'm able to, and of course when all the other server mates and members from the community are around to do so. But with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I've done some landscaping, and I've also found a few new trees to bring home to the raccoon sanctuary so that we could begin to have a little more variation to our woods. Now, these are cherry woods, and as you can tell right here, we have these black no, not black, yeah, we have these black swallowtail cocoons that are growing on the leaf blocks, and I have absolutely no idea. Originally, when I first encountered them, it was when BJW and I were hanging out in voice chat one night, a couple nights ago, and we tried to punch it to see if we could break it down so that we could pick it up as an item, but that was to no avail. And then I think he even made a pair of shears and tried to shear them, but that was to no avail as well. When I first saw them, I thought they had something to do with the beehive that we have right here, seeing as how the two are from the same mod, which is the forestry mod. And this isn't my first time encountering beehives such as the one over there, but this is my first time encountering cocoons like what we see right here. So I'm gonna have to do a little research on what these do. I have a rough idea as to what the beehives over there do, so in a future episode we will be getting to be the bee's knees, and also maybe if we can come across a jungle we can be the cat's pajamas as well. But that's enough of those little corny jokes, if I do say so myself. So when it comes to doing some landscaping, I wanted to try and carve out the hillside so that it has a nice gradual curve to it, but I also wanted to try and keep intact the net gen structure of it, the net gen look of it, so it doesn't look like some player came around with a shovel, thought he knew what he was doing, and then ended up making the place go from looking pretty to slightly ugly. But little freeze moment right there. So I may have to do some more landscaping, but I'll probably do that off camera. Now, I told myself for episode 1 all I wanted to do was keep it simple and make a starter house. So this is what the final product is going to look like for the outside. As I went over in the previous segment, we have various textures along with various mods composing the stone part of the house, but then we also have various woods. So we have the olive wood slabs acting as a small overhang, and then we have a different but still the same idea type of overhang at the top, and then on the underside of it we have the olive stairs instead of the olive slabs. Oop, excuse me, little wild berry bush coming through. And then if we just take a quick little peek inside of here, we're gonna go see that it may not be the most spacious of places, but it will do at least for a starter house. Now, if I quickly just go ahead and open up the NEI without having any massive frame rate drops, we can just go ahead and begin to type the word chest. So we have different textured chests, and I think out of all of the ones that we have right here, the ones that are most appealing to me would have to be the trap chest and possibly, just possibly, the birch chest. The reason why I wouldn't say the same for the dark oak and the jungle and acacia is because they just look too cartoony, if that makes any sense. I mean, I know this is Minecraft and this is a sandbox game and this is modded Minecraft to say the least, but I don't know, this just looks more like, okay, this looks like it's something from a modded Minecraft experience, because you have, it's not noisy, but you just have a more rugged wooden look to it, as opposed to having something that's clean cut like the dark oak texture appears to be, or even slightly the default chest in Minecraft. But since I said to myself that all I wanted to do was really set up a starter house in this episode, in the next one we're going to expand our building and we're going to begin to play with the chisel and bits mod along with a few other mods within this mod pack, so that way we can make this look from something you would see in vanilla Minecraft to looking at it and go, yep, that's definitely a modded Minecraft build. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to drop a like, and if you are new to the channel, then I invite you to check out the rest of it, but do not forget to turn on notifications when subscribing. That way you will then be notified when future Minecraft and other gameplay content is uploaded from yours truly, Vanillaraccoon. I would like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.